Darling, wake up! I came in to check on you when you were having a nightmare. You're drenched with sweat. Let me feel your forehead. Oh, you're burning up. Hold on. Here's a cold rag with ice water for your face. Take this aspirin too. It'll reduce the fever. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have suggested yesterday's outing. No, I should have known better. You were already in a weakened state when I found you. Yesterday must have been too strenuous on your body. I am so sorry, darling. No, I have a moral obligation to you now as recompense. Had it not been for my bad decision, you'd be well right now. I don't mind, really. Why are you crying, dear? That's ludicrous. This is not your fault. You are not a burden to me. You suffered multiple traumas in a single day. If anything, you're resilient. Don't get yourself agitated. Just relax. I do have to commend you for your fortitude, dear. But first things first, we need to reduce that fever. Oh, you poor thing. You're still shaking. That nightmare must have been a doozy. Want to tell me about it? Oh, my. What happens next? No, don't be scared. It was all in your head. You're safe now. Oh, that's it. Lets it all out. It's okay. I'm here. Darling, may I check the state of your stitches? I wants to make sure they're not the cause of your fever. Much appreciated. No, they look great. And the injury is healing. You must have picked up something from someone we passed yesterday. Hopefully you can shake it by tomorrow. In the meantime, darling, you're on strict bed rest. You are not to leave your room today. And if you require anything, you just ask me. Oh no, this is not a deal. It's humanitarianism. Do you want something, dear? I'll get it for you. You want me to tell you a story? What type of story would you like to hear? A bedtime story I knew from my childhood. What's a peculiar request? I'm trying to recall a tale that you'd like. You see, most of the fables my mother told me were local tales, and many of them were a bit, brutal in theme. Darling, you practically faint whenever I mention anything related to my diet. You would not find many of these stories pleasant. I know the perfect one, and it teaches a very essential lesson as well. All right, get comfortable. Let me fix your pillow. Lift your head a bit. I shall now relate the story of Lapin the rabbit and the earthworm. You see, Lapin the rabbit, while generally a good-spirited fellow, was extremely rash, and thusly he made quite a few enemies. One of the animals Lapin quarreled with was the elephant. Yes, dear, I realize elephants never existed in Louisiana, but this is how the story goes. Anyway, Lapin was boastful to the elephant. One day, he marched up and proclaimed, "I could defeat you in a fight." Well, the pachyderm thought this preposterous. "You're a fool, Lapin. I'm the largest animal on Earth. You are small and slight. How would you triumph?" Lapin, having realized his impulsiveness, quickly hopped away, and the elephant thought of it no more. We now head over to the bayou, where a tiny earthworm sat lamenting. "Oh, I'm so small," he cried. "I cannot defend myself against birds and creatures on account of my small size. If only I was large." At that precise moment, Satan materialized in front of the worm. "Oh yes, I've met him before. Quite a pleasant fellow." So anyway, Satan offers to grant the worm's supplication. In the blink of an eye, the worm was as large as a tree. He thanks the devil and proceeded to burrow a new den, because his old one proved too small now. While he dug, Lapin walked by and nearly fainted from the sight of the massive creature. He had a fear of earthworms, and this oversized version filled him with abject terror. He wanted to vanquish this worm, but how? All at once, an idea came to Lapin. He ran back to the elephants and apologized. "Oh, great king, I'm so sorry for my arrogance display earlier. You are so mighty that I must ask you a favor." "And what favor do you seek?" Elephants questioned. Lapin pointed to a tree. "I wish to build a better house. If I fell this tree with my axe, will you carry it to my desired location? If you help, I will treat you to a bowl of scrumptious gumbo." The elephant agreed and waited while Lapin chopped down the tree. When it finally fell, Elephant lifted it without effort. "Over here," Lapin indicated, beckoning him forth. When they arrived at the earthworm's den, Lapin said, "There," and he pointed at the den's entrance. The elephants lowered the log and blocked the hole. The earthworm, who'd been sleeping, woke up and found his doorway shuttered. He slithered forward and pushed the tree out of the way. It was then that he spotted the elephants. "Why did you block my door with a tree, you thoughtless beast?" This made the elephant very angry. "You can't insult me like that," he bellowed. The two behemoths began fighting. Lapin escaped to a safe distance and watched. For hours, the elephant and the worm battled until they both collapsed from exhaustion and perished. Lapin grinned widely. Not only had he gotten rid of them both, but he didn't have to share his gumbo with the elephants. And the moral of the story is, if you're faced with multiple enemies, turn them on each other with manipulation. The end. Well, I think it's an excellent moral share. It helped me more than once during my life. You're very welcome. I enjoyed sharing it with you. Yes, Lapin is a recurring character all throughout Acadiana. The stories were an integral part of my childhood. Thank you, darling. But I really don't mind caring for you, and especially if I caused your condition. Just relax. That's it. Shut your eyes. Why, yes, darling. I'm happy I met you, too. Well, of course I like you. You could tell me anything you want, dear. I'm an exemplary confidant. What? My dear, you're delirious. You don't mean that. Come now, you barely know me. Don't squander your energy. Fevers can make one utter nonsensicals. I'll disregard what you said. I'll wipe your face until the fever breaks. Well, if you do have another nightmare, I'll be here to wake you. Yes, I promise.